Wonder Wheel. I don't want to go through life being a Wonder Wheel murderer.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Collectable Past stream. We're going to be talking toys and stuff today. Sorry we were a couple of minutes late. We're waiting. We're supposed to get a couple more people coming in, but I didn't even hear from them yet. So I hope everyone's doing all right. We do have Slasher in the house. How you doing, buddy?
What's good, man?
I'm trying to find what's good. It's a little hard.
Well, we're going to have fun on the stream talking toys.
That's right. That's the goal, man. We're gonna be showing some cool stuff. I know Tommy. He had sent something pretty cool.
What up, Tommy?
Yeah, we're gonna be showing that too.
What up, Papa Cotton? What up, Shifty Gizm?
Yeah, what's up, guys? Yeah, hello, chat.
Soul Assassin, Chaos Hoy. How you guys doing out there?
Yeah, we are streaming on both channels right now. We're on my channel and on Tommy's channel. But Tommy is he's still on sabbatical right now, and yeah, man, hoping everyone's gonna be all right and they're doing well. Tommy's in the chat saying hi to the fine folks. That's a good thing, man. But yeah, Soul Assassin, Shifty Gizm, yeah, very cool people. Chaos Hoy. Yeah, let's get into some of this. Well, maybe we'll start off with Tommy's. You know, we'll surprise the folks tonight. Since he's out there in the chat, so he's got a cool one he put in here. So here you go. Here's the first toy we're going to be showcasing today.
Guys, what's going on? We are hanging out with Rorschach. Rorschach, what's going on, Rorschach? Oh, he's hiding behind the turtle pig trying to knock down walls because Rorschach is here as we're getting ready to take a look at something that is superhero related. Now, no, I'm not doing a full review on this one right now. This is just a quick show off for the toy stream. And Rorschach was so gracious enough to be able to stop by for this one. Right, Rorschach? So what are we looking at? We're looking at the 40th anniversary Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And we have the original sketch, Leonardo, sitting here. Pretty cool looking. He comes with a decent amount of accessories. Comes with a little ooze thing with the TCR canister. And if you look around, shows you some of the poses. And there's like the original artwork for it. And the cool thing is right there. If you get all of them, they have a base in there as well. They could all interconnect and you can recreate the original artwork from the sketches. Really nice piece. This is moderately priced too, at $14. So it was something. I had just a little bit of money that I could spend, and I was able to pick this one up. And they're available at Target. Walmart has an exclusive for the 40th anniversary. It's a little bit different than this. Looks more like the original toys with a ton more articulation. Anyway, guys, Rorschach and I hope that you have a good one. Later, y'all.
Turtle Power.
Awesome.
I always, every time I see those old way the turtles used to look, that weird, like they're stretched out necks and stuff. It always reminds me of remember the way the Simpsons used to look?
Oh yeah. They were kind of
really early, like on the Tracy Ullman show episode.
Yeah, I enjoyed when they looked like that.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know, there was more fun to it, and they all had like their voices were slightly off.
Yeah,
that was good. Dude, that was cool. I like those turtles. I haven't seen any myself though in the stores. But, it's great though they didn't shy away from the tails either.
Oh, they didn't? I didn't notice.
Yeah, he had it.
I didn't notice.
It looked like a Tootsie Roll. Holy crap. But yeah, no, that was cool, man. So what time? You got two of them now? Let us know, man. Yeah, because didn't he show off, was it Michelangelo or Raphael last time?
I remember seeing a picture on Twitter of they had this really fat one, and it was a 2-pack. One of them looked really fat, and the other one looked like that.
Okay. Oh, he just has the one. Shit, I thought he did. Cool, man. Oh, dude, Soul Assassin. I was just reading what you said there, man. Oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah, man. I'll keep my eyes and ears open for emails or messages.
Oh yeah, that's right. Tommy showed it. I think he showed it when I was doing the Ninja Turtle cards.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
He
So
said
I thought it was a different. Yeah, man. My head's all over the place, but again, juggling a lot of stuff, and yeah, and the not the comic book, the art book project. It's yeah, we got about a week left, so it's over on the 30th. So that is yeah, well, a week and we got about 8 days left, or a little less. So yeah, if you guys want to just jump on that, please do. I have the link that's pinned on my YouTube channel. It should be in the description as well. But yeah, I was on John's Long Box last night and Michael Bancroft's. So yeah, and then we picked up another sale. But yeah, if you guys want to help out, please do. Yeah, that's the next campaign that's going to be going out the door. And yeah, it'll be fulfilled before the date that I have on there because the project is finished. But all right, so I went to Walmart real quick, and I filmed this because I'm seeing these re-releases now. NECA keeps re-releasing shit, but at least they did a way better job with that Hannibal Lecter, like you know, 2 brand new head sculpts that look incredible. And because I did find the original figure online, I just did comparisons off of like Google. Yeah, that original likeness was god awful on that Hannibal Lecter. So super happy that they had re-released them. So I got them in the proper way now. But they released this guy too, and I don't see any difference. They single carded this guy. He's going for about $24.99, so $25 plus tax or whatever. I think that's way overpriced for something like this. It only has crappy articulation by the shoulders and the hands, the boots, and his head. That's it, or maybe his waist. There's no double joints. There's no hinge joints anywhere on his knees or his elbows. In hand, this looks like a baby toy, but
the stripes on his arm look a little bit like it looks a little unfinished at the shoulder.
Yeah, I agree because he's supposed to have his arms out. But yeah, I'll just play this and you can hear what I have to say.
Release Beetlejuice from NECA. Why didn't they just do a brand new figure? That's pretty cheap of them. I think all they did was the face they redid, maybe.
His face looks good.
His proportions are terrible.
Yeah, the paint job.
There's no articulation. This is a cash grab. Who's that re-release Beetlejuice from NECA?
That is what this is. This is a cash grab. So that means they either they still have the license or they renewed it, and instead of working on something brand new, an Ultimate Edition, they released the same figure that they had. It would maybe slightly better paint on the face. That's cheap. That's super cheap.
How much are they charging for this?
It was like 25.
Oh man.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, typically the other ones, the Ultimate ones go for around $34.99, depending on, again, the store and the taxes and stuff. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy stuff. Tommy said they're supposed to do an Ultimate version. Yeah, I would imagine so. It's probably taking them a minute to do it. Maybe they got
what
the
would
license
be the Ultimate version? Would it be him in the tuxedo?
Well, they have on the back of the box, you could see. Let me play it again.
Why didn't they just do a brand new
I
figure?
believe on the back you could see him.
That's pretty cheap of them.
The burgundy
I think
tuxedo.
all they did was the face they redid, maybe. His proportions are terrible.
Oh, I can't.
There's no articulation.
Yeah, there's one down here.
Okay.
So there was another version, but yeah, no. If you're gonna redo them, sculpt them new. Put the extra joints in by the thighs, the knees, the elbows. Do it better because the whole thing looks soft and plain as well. Like there wasn't any real detail in this guy. And like you said too, like the shoulders, something looked off and weird. So
Like it looks like a stripe is missing or something.
yeah, something like that. So I don't know because this was the fixed pose he was sculpted on. Oh yeah, here's a little behind the scenes for you guys. So most of these things, especially from McFarlane and early NECA, they were sculpted in fixed poses, and then they put articulation in them. So that's why they look kind of janky in the packaging, or a little off. This is the pose he's supposed to be in, and that's what the sculptor intended for. So they didn't really want to accommodate for anything else. So that's the thing that kind of sucked. But yeah, over the years they changed a lot of it. Yeah, they do need to reduce prices. That's for damn sure. You know, because they have been doing good stuff, but their pricing is way too high. There's a reason why there's a lot of stuff I'm not going to get. I would have if they were cheaper, but no, can't do that now. Yes, I did see that. I think I had it on one of the shorts that I recorded. But yeah, he did look great. The Earl Sinclair from Dinosaurs. That thing looked freaking sweet. They had the baby one too, but I didn't even bother opening them up. I didn't care. The window in the store. But yeah, that dinosaur did look badass. They're great with monsters and stuff like that, and kid type stuff as well. So a kind of cool McFarlane DC Universe Adam West Batman at Walmart. Passed because I'm buying too much and because he was just too buff. NECA classic Batman line looked better. There was a couple of them that NECA had done. I know they had like the 18-inch one as well. They did Batman and Robin from '66. Those did look pretty cool. I did like those. But they did the video game one of was it Batman Origin? So it was when Warner Brothers had the license or the rights for the Batman stuff. They got all the assets from the Arkham games, and then they expanded upon it. So there was like an extra map or something, another section to the city. It was a really fun game. I liked it a lot. I think it's arguably better than at least two of those Arkham games. But the designs of the villains were a little bit more classic to the comics. They weren't as extreme.
See, I never got too far into the Arkham games, guys. Mm-hmm. Like when I first started playing them, I played them at my friend's house, and I was getting my ass handed to me. So I used to just like kind of sit there and watch them play it.
Yeah.
No, there was games that I wanted to get into. I just never ended up getting into them.
Yeah, because you can't just jump into it, especially like if your friend was already kind of far into the game and then hand you the controllers. Yeah, you need to know a little bit of stuff in order to like pull off some of those moves and stuff and fight back properly. But those games were a whole lot of fun. 1 and 2 were fantastic. That Arkham Knight had its problems. There was some cool stuff in it, but
Arkham Knight was the third one.
Say again?
Which one was the third one?
Arkham Knight.
Arkham Knight was the third one. So it was
Asylum.
And then what was the second one? Okay.
Yeah, City was really good. That one you could switch between Catwoman and Batman, and she had like her own kind of storyline that you're kind of going coexisting with him. Mm-hmm. And then at the end, like if you get all the Riddler puzzles, I think the two of them could beat up the Riddler.
Okay, yeah, that was the one I was watching my friend playing with, where you had to get all the puzzles, all the question marks.
Well, it was in the Arkham Asylum one as well. So
okay.
Each game you had to collect some kind of like his riddles and puzzles and whatnot, and even in the Arkham Origins, which was a WB one, they had something that was similar to it. By the end, then you finally see like once you collect everything, you'll find a room that has the trophy of the riddle, and you find out Edward Nygma is the Riddler and all that crap, and but it was pretty cool they did it because it's kind of like the beginnings to a lot of those characters or stuff that was already sort of there. Like Croc looked amazing. He's one of the first ones that you fight, and because he was like muscle for the mafia basically, and you're fighting him, and he's got on like a pinstripe pants and like a wife beater shirt or like a tank top, and his arms are all wrapped up, but he's not 12 feet tall. He's more like maybe 7.5.
I remember Croc was about the same height as Bane in the comics.
Yeah, and then
I remember when Bane broke his arms.
Yep, that was pretty cool. But
I liked that version of Killer Croc. I saw the later version they did of Killer Croc in the comics where they made him look more like the freaking lizard. Like they gave him a tail and everything. He looked more like the lizard from Spider-Man. Yeah. I like the old classic Killer Croc look.
Me too. I don't like they actually trying to turn him into a crocodile. I think that's retarded.
Yeah, he looked exactly like a crocodile. It's like he's like half man, half crocodile.
Yeah, because Jim Lee, he doesn't know how to draw anything but the same stuff all the time. So it looked like one of those with Demonites in Wildstorm and his or Wildcats. So he was always drawing the same crap, and everyone just kept kissing his ass. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. My favorite stuff of Jim Lee's was back in the X-Men days. You know, there was some things that looked kind of cool in the Batman, but you know, it is what it is. Who's the other one I had? Oh yeah, this they re-released.
Past. Power of the Primes. That's pretty damn cool.
Yeah, this it's a big figure too. He's like maybe around 10 inches, 11 inches, something like that. I remember seeing this thing freaking, I don't know what, 8 years ago or something. And then I turn around, I'm in Target, and like they had him sitting there on the shelf, like 3 of them. And I gotta say, it's a really good looking Optimus.
Wait, this is from 8. This toy is from 8 years ago, and it's still on the shelves.
They they re-released it.
Okay.
Yeah, because when he came out, he was out for a little bit, and then kind of hard to get. And I've been noticing Hasbro's doing that. They're going back and they're re-releasing a lot of stuff. They did it with Marvel Legends recently too. Tommy and I were talking, and he says they released a Wolverine with like the hot claws.
Yeah.
Claws, whatever. That came out a few years ago, and they also re-released. I guess it was just a very small run. The Red Hulk that was a Target exclusive. He was put back on shelves too at one point, but good luck finding any of that. Like the scalpers, they know when this shit's getting dropped, and they just take them all and resell them. But this was a surprise to see.
Okay, that is $55.
$55.
Yeah. And now look at this. The Megatron that was such a pain in the ass to get. There were 3 of them there.
Tell me,
they're the same price.
These 2 figures the same price?
The Megatron is $55 too. Get the fuck out of here.
Bullshit.
Yeah, that's why I said this is bullshit. They're charging the same. That thing is almost like half the size of them.
Does that thing even? It looks like it doesn't even transform.
No, he does. I did a review on. I had the bootleg version and got it for half price. I got him for about $25. That figure was pretty cool, but 55. Get out of here. That's bullshit. Look how big this guy is, and you have that whole Orion Pax that comes out. It comes out of his chest, and he transforms as well. And I believe like the body turns into the actual trailer. So yeah, they did something different with this guy, but I still think this thing looks amazing. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. Yeah, he even came with the Matrix of Leadership up there, a couple of guns.
The blast from the past.
Yeah, well, what else did we have? Let me turn it around.
I
was kind of quick when I was in and out of these stores, so. But yeah, this thing looks pretty damn sweet. I don't know what they did to the top of his cab, but I don't know. A lot of it does look good though. I don't know anyone who. Tommy, did you have this one? I don't recall if you did or not.
So I see they have the trailer on the back. So this one, he has the trailer in the box.
It's the body. So you see over here. Oh yeah, Orion Pax is the center part of them. And I'm assuming the head is attached to that and probably transforms inside of them. So that makes up the chest, and then the body transforms into the trailer. So that was interesting, though. I've never seen a transformation like that before, but it looks pretty decent. I was gonna look up a review, but I didn't have time because I wanted to see how this thing actually was. But his robot mold looks badass. That's a really good, like the way they sculpted him. I like the proportions and everything too. We do have Happy Dinosaur in the house. We got a Dega Outlaw. What's up, fellas?
Dega.
Yeah. I hope the other co-hosts that were supposed to be in here, I hope they're doing all right. I haven't heard from anybody. And I know ETEP was supposed to be on because he had something cool he was going to show off, a Star Wars related item. And that's what I did today. I did 2 Star Wars figures. So I'll be showing that in a little bit. You got anything, Slasher?
You want to go ahead and show your Star Wars video first?
All right. 1 sec. Open this up. All right. So I'll start with the male character. This thing was pretty cool. I really like this character. That's why I got him. He's been sitting here for a few months now, though, because I have not had a chance to get to the damn thing. And share screen. But yeah, he's so aside from the original stuff, because the new stuff don't count for shit. This guy is actually based on a video game. So we have Star Killer from the Force Unleashed, and this is a Black Series figure, and he looks really cool. But I think they missed the boat on a few things, and we're gonna go over that. But yeah, so this is the gaming kind of universe version. So I guess he was exclusive to GameStop, but yeah, the packaging pretty cool. I like the artwork that they chose for it.
I am not familiar with this character at all because I never fucked with the video game, like the newer games.
It's not really newer. There was what year was this? Did this come out? Early 2000s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they made 2 games.
Oh, so
this is
still
this is back when.
PS2 era?
Say that again.
Is it PS2 era?
I think it was PS2 and then PS3.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is back when Lucas still owned all this stuff, and this character is actually the apprentice of Darth Vader. Darth Vader pretty much kidnaps or kills his father and takes him and raises him sort of as his own in secret, which is really cool. But yeah, I like this character. He was cool. Time Prophet wasn't Star Killer the original name for Luke? I believe it was. It was or something close to it. But yeah, this guy was officially, he was put into canon and all that stuff back then, and then Disney screwed it. Because this guy, he's actually the voice of Darth Maul in the cartoons and the voice of the Emperor. He's an actual actor who's been in a bunch of movies, and they wasted it. This guy was supposed to get his own movie, and it never happened. So I think that's kind of the reason why they even picked him. So he did all the motion capture. He did the voice for it. Sam Witmer, I think his name is, or something like that. I should have double checked that. Sam Witwer. That's the dude. He has kind of like a blockish head, but the likeness is pretty much there for the dude. Good actor, really good actor too. And he is a massive fan of Star Wars. He corrected them during the making of this and everything. They had to go back and research their shit and like, oh yeah, how do we screw that up? So this guy knows what he's talking about, and that's why I really like that they finally made a figure of him. Like I said, I think the likeness could have been a little bit better. For some reason, with these Star Wars figures, Hasbro keeps going the cheaper route. Like the G.I. Joe Classifieds, they go all out. Marvel Legends, they pretty much go all out, but they reuse a lot of like pieces and shit and molds and certain things like that. Star Wars, they go so cheap on it. Single jointed elbows for most of the time, single jointed knees for a lot of figures as well. The actual sculpt looks kind of soft when it comes to likenesses. I don't understand why they keep doing that. Whatever team they have working on these, they always screw it up somehow. And it's a shame because this guy, he's so close to being a really good figure. But again, it's the shortcomings that kind of bother me with the articulation mostly. Because the sculpt work is there. You can see there's a lot of good detail in there, the wraps and all that. But he is a really cool character. And I know there's another version of this one that's even harder to find. He comes with 2 stormtroopers, lightning effects, and a bunch of other stuff. I think it's like a whole bunch of like lightsabers. So he's one of the first ones we saw actually using two lightsabers, almost like throughout the whole game. Which is really awesome. And yeah, he's got force powers, all that great stuff, the lightning ability. The game was a ton of fun.
Which game was it? Was it oh shit.
The Force
Knights
Unleashed.
of the Old. Okay. All right.
Yes. Yeah, the Force Unleashed. The sequel, the story was kind of janky, but the graphics were way better and the mechanics were way smoother. But yeah, I think it's still like I think you can get it for like $10 or something for the Nintendo Switch, something like that. But yeah, it was a really fun game, and the character was really cool. They even did like a crossover with Soul Calibur, and he popped up in he was like, I think, the PlayStation exclusive. It was Darth Vader and him that were in there. So, but yeah, again, like the articulation to me, it's missing, it's lacking. This was such a disappointment. They go ahead to try to put a ball joint in there, and it doesn't work at all. It's like you get a little wiggle and it just bounces back. Like, what the hell kind of shit is that? The arms, I guess it's okay for what it is, but you know, double jointed elbows would have been way better. It would have looked better too. That's this weird big disc that's there. Splits are okay, but there's no upper thigh cut. It's at the ball joint that's kind of it's like a pocket ball joint. So I show it here. So it's not even like a separate piece, so you get more articulation out of it. So it's kind of limited. Then you have the knees. It's a single bend, and it's all rounded over. It looks kind of odd. It's fat. It's ugly. I don't know what they were thinking. But, you know, at least he's got the proper foot articulation. That's fine. So I managed to get him into a couple of cool poses. But this thing could have been way better, and it should have been way better. This character never gets any respect, and it drives me kind of crazy. There's tutorials on how to fix the waist movement, but you got to drill some stuff out. Yeah, I know. And again, for the amount of money that these people are charging, you shouldn't have to go back and try to customize stuff. Like, out of the box, these things should be way better. And that's the thing that sucks with Hasbro. They usually shit the bed, you know. And now I'd say the Indiana Jones figures are even worse. And these things are just slightly smaller than all of their other figures on top of it, which makes no sense. They're all supposed to be in the 6-inch scale, and these things all feel like they're smaller than what they should be. So it's kind of odd. But, you know, that's Hasbro. They like bending over the customer, you know. And I know this guy. He's not easy to find. I found him in a GameStop, one by himself. I think someone was trying to hide in the store, and I was like, "Oh, what the hell is this?" And this is the other figure. I've been sitting on this one for maybe 6 months. I know Stieg had gotten her, and yeah, she actually has pretty good articulation, and I'll break down some of it because she's the next one I'm going to be showing. But she's really cool, though. I do like that. Mara Jade, that's another great character that they tried to, you know, write off as not being part of their canon or their lore. Like, these people are all retarded.
It doesn't matter anymore. They suck. They're gonna suck for the rest of their existence. So.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. They're not canon, but yet they still want to make money off these things. They still have like their books are out there.
Until you remove the activists, it's not gonna fucking change for the better.
Oh, I know. I've said that too, man. They got to clean house completely, but that won't happen. You know.
And by then it'll be too late anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no saving this franchise unless they burn it all to the ground and build it back up again. I mean, Mark Hamill's going out of his way to make sure that this that you don't even want to go back and watch the originals. It's bizarre. But again, and that's one of the stands I was using from like a knockoff version of the SH Figure Art stand, and pretty good. So yeah, it holds up the figure, tight joints on that. And that's what they need. That's another thing that's lacking in these figures. They charge all this money, and these characters are known for, again, big jumps, action poses. He came from a freaking video game. Most of the time, you're in the air using your force abilities and stuff. So yeah, why would we put a flight stand in there? You know, clowns. But yeah, his fighting style was amazing in the game. There's a lot of times, yeah, he would just kind of have his lightsabers reversed, and you'd be like fighting with the back end of it,
like underhand.
Yeah, which is really cool. I mean, his abilities and what you can unlock. It was a ton of fun, man. You're basically running around as like a Sith Lord, and yeah, you had an option at the end that you could go completely evil, or you could kind of go more towards the good side. But his outcome is not good if you pick one over the other. But yeah, for the figure itself, I gave it a 7. That's the highest I could give it. It's okay, but he definitely needs a lot of improvements. I do like the character. I like the sculpt for the most part, and I was able to get some pretty cool poses. But he should have this thing could have been a really fantastic piece, and it's just okay at best. So thank you, Hasbro, for doing subpar work yet again.
Well, okay, at best is better than a complete pile of dog shit, right?
Yeah, yeah. I would have really been pissed if he had other issues, but yeah, it's still all right though. For I can't complain too much. It's just how all their Star Wars shit is, and that's the sad thing. So you can't really. There's not too much you can go from there. But here's the here's photos of the actor for those who are unfamiliar with it, or his portrayal and whatnot. Yeah. So yeah, this is the dude. He's been in a number of shows and movies.
What's his name?
Sam Witwer.
Whitmore?
Witwer.
Whitwer. Oh.
Witwer. So yeah, he is the voice to Darth Maul and and all those things. But yeah, there he was from the movie clips and stuff are out of this world. If you guys haven't seen it, I'd definitely go back, watch the full movie where he's doing his shit. You take down like one of the Star Destroyers, you pull it out of the sky in the game. Like you're using the Force powers to pull it down and crash it into the ground. I mean, there was so much cool stuff in this. But yeah. And like I said, this guy he's only 46. He could still pull this off if they ever did decide to do a proper movie. But I don't think they're going to because they don't have the balls to. His story is darker. And a lot of the stuff was connected to like the older shit. So in the game, like you even come across a couple like the older characters. Well, like around the time period where they should have been. Like Princess Leia she's at one part, she pops up. Who else was in there? In the beginning of the game, I think the second one, you're doing training and stuff, and you're fighting Darth Maul, but it was one of the robots that kind of like it did like a hologram version of him. So you technically weren't fighting him, but it was cool that they even put it in there. So you have like kind of that option because like he's doing his training and shit. But yeah, that game was a lot of fun. The sequel was shorter, but it looked way better. I just wish the story was something better. They kind of rushed it out because that's when they were. I think Lucas was already in talks, so he was gonna sell it and whatnot. But since it is around the same time period from the original movies, they actually they went back into the Lucas vaults and they got all of the same information. So depending on what planet you went to, the locations you went to, they made it as accurate to the lore as possible. And all the people, all the artists that were involved, they were surrounded by all that stuff. That's why these games were fun, because it was like you were, like one of those secret stories, behind the scene type stuff. Because that's what he was doing. He was working for Darth Vader. And they were going to overthrow the Emperor and all that. And obviously, it did not work out the way that he intended. So, and there you go. There's a little recap on that. Yeah. The story was rushed. Absolutely. But again, that's because Lucas was on the way out with all of it. Yeah, you got anything else before I show? Because I only have one other figure to showcase.
Oh yeah, you want me to go first? I'll go first.
Yeah.
I'll go next. So don't get mad, but I bought a McFarlane figure.
Oh, this is not to get mad.
A newer one.
Oh, okay. I'm just surprised because I thought that's something you don't normally.
Well, it's not really, but it was $18. He looks fucking awesome. I have no idea who this character was, but I picked him up because he looks fucking cool as shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I seen this guy at Walmart. This was, they said, arguably one of the better figures that came out that year.
Yeah.
And a few people had him like on their top 10 list, which I was kind of surprised about.
I have no idea who this character is. I never saw him.
I have no clue either. No clue.
But I love this thing it says at the very top. Can you see the very first thing it says?
Not a toy?
Yeah. So now they're just saying exactly what I've been saying the past like couple of episodes ago, I think, where I said they're not toys anymore, they're collectibles.
Yeah, they are. But another reason why they did that is
why would he have joints then? He has joints.
Well, yeah, it's so they could sell it in Walmart because if you notice, he comes with two guns. He comes with a gun and a machine gun.
Yeah.
And I think that's
Yeah,
one of the reasons why.
And the stand. He's got a stand. You see the
Yeah.
stand in the back?
Yep.
Yeah, he
So-
reminds me of Cabal from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
He
kind
kind
of.
of reminds me of like with like a Doctor Doom hood or something.
Yeah.
Now this
And-
is what I don't like what they do.
What's that?
The back of the box.
Oh
Look
yeah,
at-
it's just the figure.
just they can't have a little blurb about him. They can't
So-
show you any of the other figures from the line.
Right?
Why not? Every freaking toy
Mm-hmm.
back in the day, in the 80s and 90s and the
Yep.
2000s,
Mm-hmm.
you would see all the characters available in
Yeah.
in whatever wave. Or what is this? Wave
Yeah.
22? Is that what it says? Yeah. So why? This is so cheap to do this.
Oh, it absolutely is. I agree with you. I know in the beginning when he had the DC license, he did show like 3 or 4 of the characters in a wave on the back. But the problem was 2 of the figures they decided not to make. So they didn't mass produce them and they canceled them. So I think that's why I came back and bit them in the ass.
So now that's why they're doing this in case one of the toys gets canceled.
I think so.
That's
Or
so cheap.
another reason is because he flooded the market when they first came out. So then he had to because there were other logistical problems they were having. So now he's short ordering certain characters. So if you don't get them right away in the store, good luck. You're going to be going on eBay paying an arm and a leg to find certain characters.
So shit like this is a precautionary
It's possible, but
precautionary thing to do before. Okay.
I wouldn't put that on the same level because that is his own property. So if it's his own property, there should be no reason not to have information blurbs
Yeah.
or other photos of the figures in the line. There's no excuse on that particular figure. The DC ones, I could see why he
It's
had a
so
big
much
problem.
blank space on the back of this box.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
And
It
you
really
don't
is.
need a full freaking picture of the figure, you know?
No. Yeah, I agree.
But this figure is cool, man. I'm digging this guy. $18. I was like, okay, because most they have in the store, they're like fucking $26 starting, and I don't want to pay $26 for a new figure. I'll pay $26 for an old figure, not a new one.
Right. And here's the funny thing too with that character. I don't know if my Walmart still has it, but for almost a year long, somebody had brought back that box, but with another figure in it.
This Soul Crusher box?
Yeah. The other figure they brought back was a Liu Kang from the Mortal Kombat series. And it was the one with yellow pants. It was hilarious. Yeah, I actually
Liu Kang in a Spawn box?
Yeah, I recorded it.
They'll never know.
Oh, because they don't care. Walmart does not give a shit. So they brought it back, had him in there, and they put it back on the shelf. I think they put the green hood on him too, or something too. There was something else. I was laughing my ass off. I'm like, we got a very special figure here. I recorded it a couple of times. Every time I was going to that Walmart.
So what year did this one come out? What year? Let me see.
I think it was like a year and a half ago.
Find it. Sometimes they don't even put the year on the boxes anymore.
Oh yeah, it's shit. Yeah, Shifty gives me. I hate the distribution model of McFarlane multiverse figures. They'll only ship a few of the one that everybody wants, and then also send like 20 Duke Thomas Batmans and 30 Heatwave. Yeah, this is the problem. They put the shittiest figures. You'll have a ton of those crappy ones. The ones that everybody wants, he doesn't put out. I'm sorry. If you put 1989 Batman, Michael Keaton out on the shelf, that thing will fly. You will be printing money with that. Nope.
Bro, if they make Bob the Goon, I bet you that shit'll sell, bro.
Oh God. No, don't give him any ideas. If he hears that, he'll be like, "Oh, we'll put out 30 Bob the Goons, 1 Batman per case, and we can't do the Joker because I don't want to pay Jack Nicholson."
30 Bob the Goon.
Yeah, that's how they operate. Instead of being like, okay, we'll throw the secondary character. We'll only make a short number of him, and the one that everybody wants, we'll give him a chance to get. Nope, it's always the other way around. Because he's retarded. I had this fight with them when I was working there. Me and a bunch of the other, creators and shit, we were like, I don't understand. Everyone loved the female figures, but he'd do like 1 or 2 per case at best. The female figures were always a chase figure, and most of the time it was 1 female per case, and then the rest were filled with all the other characters. Like, why would you do that? You just made it impossible to get this, the better looking figure.
Going back to the X-Men days, the very first Toy Biz X-Men line, I think that's what they did with Storm. Because everyone was, I didn't know it at the time, but like later on, everyone was saying like how hard Storm was to find, like the one in the black costume.
Jeez, yeah, it's wild, man. Yeah, I have the it was a 2-pack, the Marvel Legends one. I reviewed her a while ago. It was her and Thunderbird. Yeah, there was a 2-pack. There was a couple of years ago for around Christmas time, and yeah, they had the proper classic one in the black. You can see all of her skin and everything. It was a really nice looking figure too. Alternate head, alternate hands with the lightning effects. It was pretty cool. Oh, I think I had it in the Juggernaut review. I think I took her out for that. But yeah.
Have a good one, Dino.
Yeah, have a good night, man. But yeah, it's wild. I don't know how McFarlane keeps doing that stuff like that. I know he released a new Kickstarter. He's got a new medieval Spawn that he's putting out. And guess what? One of my designs is actually in that new figure that he's pushing. I have a shield design that I had done when I was working there. And so that means it's still going back into their old shit and trying to find new stuff. I guess because it hit, what he's at? He's at like 1.5, I think, right now. 1.5 million on this new medieval Spawn. It does look amazing. I'm tempted, but it's pricey as shit. And but it does have one of my designs in it, so that's why I'm kind of on the fence.
I think the shipping was like $50.
Oh, it was no, for the States it was 28.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, for the States it was 28, but that's still a lot of money.
Yeah,
that's why he's trying to go all out on the packaging to really make it look like it's a,
Well, I hope it's better than this fucking Soul Crusher packaging.
Oh no, it's way better than that. It looks like a premium type thing. Like it's got foam and all the extra pieces are on one side of the box. He's on the other. Special slip case. Yeah, he went all out. Yeah, it doesn't even look like a McFarlane figure, to be honest. It looks like something that is a little more high end. But I know the paint applications on that figure are insane. So I don't know. Well, maybe we'll bring it up in a little bit.
See, I also don't understand this whole thing, like about him talking shit about female figures. Like, his OG lines of figures had so many female figures.
Yeah.
They made how many freaking different versions of Angela?
Oh yeah. Well, because it's the one character that was actually people enjoyed, and then he lost the rights to her.
I have 3 of the original Angela figures. 2 of them are variants. One is like the translucent blue, like she's got translucent blue, and the other one's all silver. I got those in a lot for like $15 altogether.
Nice.
Back in like I don't know, it had to be like 2004 or 2005.
Yeah. It had like the blue lightning packaging that's kind of behind them.
Yep.
Yeah. There was there's like a little toy shop that opened up over here maybe 6 months ago. And I guess this guy had a lot that came in from somewhere, and he had stacks of the regular edition of that figure of that Angela. He was selling them for $2.99.
Wow.
$2.99. I was tempted just for nostalgia, but I'm like, I don't even want it. But
I opened the regular one and I kept the other 2 in the box.
Oh, you know what I do have? I have the Marvel Legends version of Angela. I do have that one.
Wait, the Marvel Legends?
Yeah, because when
how the hell did Marvel Legends do a McFarlane figure?
Because Neil Gaiman was the co-creator, and when he fought with him and screwed him over, there was a massive lawsuit. And Todd was able to retain the medieval Spawn license, and I think Cogliostro, that old man Cog. And Angela went to Neil Gaiman.
So McFarlane doesn't own Angela anymore.
Nope.
Didn't know
And Neil Gaiman, he decided to sell it to Marvel as a fuck you to Todd.
that.
Yeah, but now Neil Gaiman, he is in big trouble. There's stuff going. Time Prophet. Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
That
he's a
is right.
he one of those hands-on guys.
Yeah, he's from what I understand, he's very liberal. He's very democratic.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, his approach to shit. So yeah, it's he's an interesting fella. So it's funny. I wouldn't be surprised if he was involved in what happened in San Diego Comic-Con. I'm only speculating. I don't know, but I said I would not be surprised. There's a lot of weirdos over there. So the whole scene is very bizarre, very very bizarre. Let me see if I could find that Spawn one. Should be pretty easy to find. Since the thing's making so much money, it's probably on the front page. Yep, that's on the front page. Yeah, Todd is he is making a fortune.
Is this the one that he was fucking crowdfunding?
This is the second one that he's crowdfunding. Yeah.
How the fuck? What? Like, where do you get off though, Todd McFarlane?
Yeah.
You got some nerve crowdfunding when you got fucking when your pockets are stuffed yourself. Come on, man.
Dude, people don't realize how rich Todd really is, and he tries to come off like he's like the regular common man. No, you're not. You're a corporation. He's the thing that he keeps saying that he hates. That's what he is. So yeah, this thing is we're getting towards 1.5. It's getting up to. This looks cool with the alternate head. I like the Roman helmet.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
That is badass. So I'm tempted, but like I said, the main thing, it's not for this shield. It's for where is it? It's down here somewhere.
The one they jacked.
This shield, yeah. Well, yeah, it's not that he jacked it. It's work that I did when I was there. But they changed it. I had a demon coming out of the shield, and basically the shape of it and some of the design that's inside of it, that's me. So that's partly my design on that shield. It's funny. It's a lot of his landmark shit that he's doing. His was it? I think issue 301 or 302, the one that originally broke the record for the most ongoing series from an independent creator. It had one of my Spawn designs was on one of his covers.
By the way, I looked on. I finally was able to find the year on this Soul Crusher figure, 2021.
Oh, okay, 2021. Yeah. Yeah, and they had it in that Walmart for like a year and a half, something like that. That Liu Kang one. Oh shit, that's funny.
So how tall is this figure? Since they're charging so much for it, is it bigger than the friggin' regular McFarlane's or what?
It's around the same size. It's like 7 inches or something. But he comes with like 14 extra things or whatnot. All this crap. And it's all like they put it like in a specialty like packaging and all that stuff. But he should be releasing more shit too because of all the money that this guy's pulling in on it. But again, like his first the first one that he crowdfunded, he was supposed to make a full line of figures and he didn't. Because with the money he pulled in on that, that's what he should have done. And he's even mentioned, oh yeah, we'll do the other ones. He didn't do the other ones. Now he's releasing these things separately so he could charge an arm and a leg and even more. Which I don't know. Business wise, he's smart when it comes to this shit, but he's not thinking about the customer.
Well, he's thinking about the customer because the customer has money. That's all he's thinking about.
Yeah, I want that cash. And again, this guy, he's easily over or I'd say maybe $600 million he's probably worth, something around there. Todd is mega loaded because of these toys. Mega loaded. He's been doing amazing. And that DC deal probably got him even more than that. So, like I said, a lot of people, they think, oh, yeah, no, it's just regular Todd. No, it's not. This guy is rolling in money. So there is no need to be doing these crowdfunders. This is just so you can bend over fans.
This is a guy who in the early fucking 2000s had the license to make every fucking hockey, NFL, MLB, NBA. He was making all those fucking sports figures.
Yep. It's crazy.
All the movie
I guess
figures
it says
too.
more. I'm always sitting in the little finger button. Oh shit. Yeah, it's I don't know, man. This stuff it's nuts. I like don't get me wrong, it's one of the better looking figures that he's ever done. I'll
Oh, it
definitely
looks
say
awesome. I'm not
it.
gonna, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
front on
it
that.
looks really incredible, but he's the price that he's charging is retarded. Come on. Come on. Granted, there's a lot more paint application and stuff like that. It's something he shies away from. You know, it's a lot of shit. If you see his figures, like he's just cutting corners everywhere, like, especially with those DC ones. But this thing, yeah, it's like a little bit more old school, where they went back and really, tons of detail, tons of paint. Like I get it, but that cost, come on, man, it's $60 plus another $30 for shipping. We're getting into Mezco pricing now, and then the aftermarket.
Oh, who's Mezco? Are they the ones who do the $100 GI Joe figures?
Basically, or is it G.I. Joe? They do a lot of like the Marvel and DC shit, but they come like soft goods.
Who's the one who did that Storm Shadow you showed a couple weeks ago? That was 100 something.
Was that them? Unless they just got the license and they're doing them too now. I think it was. I think that one was. I know Super 7. They've been doing them. And Tommy had I think Lurch sent Tommy the Cobra Commander. Or Mezco. Mezco and the other freaking company. There's two of them that do similar shit where they charge like 100 to 120, like right off the bat.
Bullshit, man.
Yeah. Mezco is way worse. Yeah, the pricing is so ridiculous. But yeah. Sorry, guys. Yeah, Tommy's usually much better with the chat. I got 3 different screens going at any given time here. So yeah, I'm a little bit burnt out. It's just everything I've been juggling lately. Going to bed at like 3 a.m. every night, trying to get more shit done. It's yeah. I'm gonna have to take a little break. I think after this new art book is all done and fulfilled and all that, because it's I'm running on fumes lately. A lot more personal shit too that I don't talk about, but
don't wear yourself down, man. Just
I've been trying not to.
Yeah, if you gotta take a breather, man.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. Like I said, we got a week left. Never mind Todd's campaign. Take a look at Vinny's campaign. Here's the good stuff which you want. 140 pages. Beautiful art book, remastering the volume 1 and 2, an additional 30 pages of never published work that just looks incredible. Here's the stuff that you need. This is what you want. So go support this if you could. I'd be way more grateful than Todd. Man, it's we're gearing up, like I said, because I'm trying to get more done for the City Venus 2 project. I'm also working on some merchandise too, if you guys are interested. Merchandise. So I got 2 T-shirts up right now in Etsy. If you type in Vinnieart, you should be able to find it in there. I'm going to put it on my link tree soon. I'm going to try to get a couple of other things up, but I also have Printify. Hold on, I'll show you guys that. You guys will probably dig some of the stuff I'm making available. I showed some of it on Peach stream last night as well. Let me drop the link in there. So it's pretty much it's print on demand stuff. Let me share my screen. So yeah, especially with the holiday Halloween coming up and all that. I mean, you want more spooky stuff. So I have a couple of my pieces. Like I'm making prints that are available at 3 different sizes. So you get 11 by 17 for $20, and again, super high quality. They come rolled up in a tube. So yeah, they'll come up nice and rolled up so that nothing will get damaged. We have sizes 20 by 30. So you get a nice poster size, or you get a much bigger poster, 24 by 36. It's like movie poster size. So if you want some of my cool stuff, I'm putting a few of them up there. Obviously, it's either my own designs like this one or like public domain stuff. So if you guys are looking for that, we have those options. I have that one. I have the Dorothy. I have the Sea Creature. A lot of people like this dude, so I want to make them available.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. So there you go. That thing looks killer. So if you guys want that, again, it's I think it's pretty good. And of course the T-shirt. So these are brand new designs that I had done, and yeah, you're gonna get different color variations and whatnot too. These things ship out of Miami, out of Hialeah. The print shop is some of the top tier stuff. A lot of people are swearing by them, so I'm like, all right, let me give this place a shot. So you get from small up to 3XL. The price varies when you get obviously to the XLs because it's more material. But so yeah, I have her inside of a twister. We're not in Kansas anymore. It's her in Toto. So there you go. That one's killer. Yeah, we got a couple different colors for you guys to choose from. And of course, I have the Alice in Wonderland, the Eat Me, Drink Me. Since a lot of people love this design, and she is on a mushroom. So that's the shape that I did. Hold on, I'll do it in white. And I kind of did it like those kind of old school shirts. So it looks a little bit, just shoveled and whatnot. So very cool, good options here. So if you guys want some really cool artwork on the T-shirts, I'm going to start putting up some of my own own stuff as well. The Shot of the Kraken and all that. Because I don't know what's going on with the stream elements, but yeah, I'm gonna move stuff over to Printify because it looks like it's way better. So there you go. Oh, good stuff. What's up, dude? Awesome.
Hey, what's up there?
Oh yeah.
Hey, what's up, Curtis?
Hey, Curtis. Yeah. So yeah, we got the Kickstarter. We got some merchandise. Yeah, some fun stuff. But yeah, I'll push this a little bit more once I get a few more items up. I'll put it on my link tree this weekend rather. So yeah. Oh, and the mug looks awesome. I was really happy with how this turned out. So come on, load up. So yeah, there you go. And she's on both sides of this mug. Yeah, so there you go. So it's if you're a lefty or a righty, don't matter. Because I hate it whenever I would get like new mugs and stuff, and it's like, how come there's only artwork on one side? So I made sure it was on both. So there you are. So no matter where you're drinking and you put down your mug, you can have something really cool to look at. So yeah. Let me stop showing that one.
Cool, man. So how's that art program working out for you? The one Illusion suggested.
Yeah, the video that he had sent me, very helpful. So like I'm gonna try to make some time this weekend to mess around with it. Because there's a few other designs I want to play around with. I think I'm gonna use it mostly for the logos and stuff. For key things. I'm not gonna be replacing how I do my comics with it. Because like the other programs I have I think are still really good and work fantastic. But definitely like for doing like designs like that, more t-shirt designs, logos, things of that nature. Yeah, it's going to come in really handy. Plus there's a few other things I want to do with kind of like layouts and books. Because I love how Chris Fisk does his comic books, that like the kind of the graphic designs he has all over his shit looks amazing. If I could do something like that with those new programs, yeah, I want to try to step it up a bit.
I've seen those miniatures he's making. Those things are awesome.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, that glow in the dark one.
Yeah, they are killer, absolutely killer. So hold on, I'll show the my other, since we get back to the figures. Yeah, here's that Mara Jade. We'll break this one down. Now she's not regular packaging. She was I got her online somewhere. I don't know what the full series that they call these things. It was just
That's the box.
that's the box. It's really
That's
weird.
so you open. Well, yeah.
You
it's
open it, but then there's
window.
a picture instead of a
That's,
window.
yeah. What the hell is that?
Absolutely retarded. Yeah, but yeah, there's her little sum up for the people who don't know anything about Mara Jade. Yeah, she was Emperor Palpatine's like right hand. She was an assassin for him. Then she went into smuggling, and she ultimately hooked up with Luke Skywalker and became his wife. So, you know, from being like arch enemies, he ends up marrying her. So, and yeah, again, cool character from the books and stuff. And yeah, I always loved her design. The first time I even heard of this character was in a super old video game. They put her like in one of the fighting games.
I'll be right back, Vinny.
Yeah, man, no problem. But the artwork's pretty cool what they have on here. I think this is from Dark Horse Comics, whatever this story was. I'm not super familiar with it, but yeah, she is a nice figure though. This packaging was ridiculous. At least if you opened it up, if you could see the figure, that would have been great. But nope, because they had to wrap her up like a mummy. This was so stupid. Look at that. Like, I don't know. This is Hasbro trying to pretend to be, you know, we want to save the environment. Well, newsflash, this did more damage to trees and the environment than anything else, this type of packaging, for those who didn't know. But yeah. It is what it is. Again, I had done these. It was what's his face? Star Killer and Mara Jade. I reviewed them for this. I've been sitting on them for a long time, but I reviewed it because I was supposed to have another guest on who's going to show a Star Wars thing. So I thought that was the theme of tonight, but my other guest did not show. So I hope everything is okay with him.
Who E-Tep, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope everything's okay with him too. We were just chilling yesterday.
Yep. So, but yeah, this is a really nice figure. The head sculpt is awesome. I love the hair. I like the flow of the hair and everything. There is no wash or anything. It's just one solid color. But the body, I believe this is all reuse, or most of it is reuse from the what was her name? Jaina Solo. That's another figure she was like in a black flight suit, and she had extra stuff that was kind of attached, like straps and things. You know, like the fighter pilot, like the X-wing guys. You know, they have like those extra straps that were hanging off them a little bit. Because that one came out a number of years ago. I want to say maybe 7 years ago, and I believe this is mostly reuse of that. The arms are new, the head's new, the handkerchief thing is new. But I'm glad that they did do that because the body is pretty damn solid with articulation. It's the newer parts that are more limited. So her head, she could turn side to side, but it's somewhat of a ball joint in there. But because of everything she has around her neck, like you're not looking up, you're not looking down. You have minimal range in there. Shoulders go all the way around, no bicep cut, single joint for the elbow, which they didn't want to break up the sculpt too much. But you still did with that ugly disc joint. So I don't know what they were thinking. But again, the good points, the hula hoop action you got on the waist, look at that by the hip. The hinge joint is perfect for the female figures. And they're implementing that into the Marvel Legends now, which is really good. So I'm happy about that. So yeah, there's good range there. And yeah, I was able to get her in some pretty cool poses during the video. She's fun to pose and play around with. So I'm happy for that because most of these Black Series figures, they have a lot of issues. Yeah, so it is what it is. Grabbed a few of the indie figs at Ollie's. I can't believe they originally went for $25. Short round, he's so tiny. Dude, okay. Yeah, because of the packaging, right? So the packaging's the same, so they make sure that it's all going to be the same price. It's bullshit. Yeah, short round should have came with one of the indies. That's what they should have done. It should have been an accessory for Indiana Jones, to be quite honest. But yeah, he paid $10.
You shouldn't say a little Asian boy should be an accessory for an old man.
Listen,
but yeah, I know where you were getting at. I know where you were getting at.
Yeah, but yeah, it's funny shit. But yeah, overall, like the detail's nice on this figure. There's some good stuff about it, but some limitations as well. But for the most part, I was happy with this one, so I wasn't ragging on it too hard. Not during the review anyway. But the details on the lightsaber were great. I love that you could take off the blade. So if you just want it hanging off the waist, you could do that. You know, all good stuff. But yeah, and like I said, the pose, you could put her in a lot of cool poses since the majority of her body has great articulation. Just her limitations are in the arms and in the head. But the rest of the figure is pretty nice. And these two look pretty damn awesome together. And they're technically in the same time period as well. So, yeah, again, if you are collecting the old school ones and you do like these characters, you know, they work. Who's on the rag? Tommy, what's going on? Do I got to give you a warning, Tommy? Just don't talk about Pokemon cards and you won't be blocked. Oh shit! Yeah, it's crazy shit though. But yeah, for the most part, like I said, I am overall happy with these things. They do look awesome together. So pretty cool stuff. So yeah, if you're still a fan of the older characters or these games or the books, yeah, these two are probably gonna be something that you'd want in your collection. But yeah, I would avoid any of that new crap.
Garbage.
Yeah, Tommy says, I am the one. Oh, shit. Good stuff.
He's the one who knocks.
Jump a little bit. Yeah, like I said, you could get her into some pretty badass poses. And especially if you have like a cool stand that can help with them, yeah, then you're pretty golden. So overall, not bad. I know, like I said, Stieg has this one, and he really liked the figure too. I don't know, it's been a minute since we had him on.
Yeah, where's he been?
I don't know. And she's either skydiving or jumping from an explosion, or I don't know. I just try to do different things so you can kind of see the range of the figure. So cool, man. Yeah, I'm glad you like that, Curtis. But yeah, and that's the fun thing with these things, right? You know, get a cool base and you could do even, you know, more fun poses with your characters. And that's why I said I always had that gripe with a lot of these companies. They charge like, you know, on average $23 to $27 now for their figures. Throw extra stuff in there. What does it hurt to throw in a clear base like that has like a grappling thing or something, you know, so that you could hold the figure upright, you know, it'll look good. You can display it how you want, you know. She gets an 8.5. If she had better articulation in the arms, and if the ball joint was better in the head, this thing could have easily been a 9.5. These guys, they just kind of miss the bar. They have opportunities to do a really killer job, but I'd still say because the character is awesome, and for the most part, you could get her in some really badass poses. Yeah, she does get a thumbs up. My problem is that they sculpted the hand a little weird too. It's kind of like out to the side. So if you go to straighten it out so that she could look down the barrel of the gun, it's going to fall out of her hand. They were trying to make the three fingers over there grip better, and they turned the whole hand. So it's like, come on. You know, it's a little bit stupid on their part. But that goes down to the whoever sculpted it. They should have done a better job with that. But yeah, so I hope you guys like the figures that I showed today, because it's kind of all I have. You know,
That's it.
Yeah, I typically I only had time to review 2 figures, and then I had the shorts.
All right, I got something here.
Yeah, what you got?
So yeah, a while back I showed those the aliens, the muscle figures. I picked up the rest of them from the store.
Oh, sweet.
So, there you go. There's Bishop ripped in half.
Oh, nice.
And upside down is Ripley holding Newt.
Oh, that's cool.
And it came with another alien. The alien like giving the Vulcan hand sign.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh man, my friend's actually gonna meet Newt this weekend.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, she's gonna be at one of these conventions down here.
Didn't she only do that movie and then bounce from movies forever? That's it.
I believe so. And what's funny is, I was friends with
Good for her.
I was friends with a chick that was supposed to get that role when
Oh yeah.
she was neck and neck between that actress who played Newt and my friend,
Oh,
and she missed out on it. And yeah,
nice.
they went with the Newt with that blonde.
And I got this one. See Vasquez with the fucking gun.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
And another alien. This time we
Yeah,
got
these are
both
great.
hands down. Yeah, I so on the back of this, there's 13 listed, so I'm missing only one pack.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Are you getting them all from the same guy?
Yeah, I got these from that because there's two. I got two local stores around the block from me.
Oh, sweet.
They both sell toys and comics. The one it's called Third Eye Throwbacks. They're the ones who have all like the older shit. That's where I've been getting most of those old Toy Biz figures I've been showing off, and the old like they have the bin full of wrestling figures for $5 a piece. Yeah, I got these. The a little pricey for these packs though, $15.
Yeah. Well, they're older too. I mean, it's
I
not
don't know how much older they. I don't see. This is another one I can't see a year on it.
Oh, all right.
Oh, 2017. Okay. Oh, that's older than I thought. I thought they put these out. I thought they put these out later than that.
Ah, so it was just a limited run.
But on the back, it also says they have Mega Man, Street Fighter, Robotech, Shogun figures. Would that be Shogun Warriors?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't fully know.
But
it makes sense that it would be.
If I ever came across the Mega Man and Street Fighter, I'd start picking those up too.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, Mega Man. Absolutely, that's so cool. Shifty Gibbons said he's got 426 muscle figures in a popcorn tin. Damn.
I mean, I have a tin full of them. That's the tin that sparked controversy last week and turned everything into a shit show. But yeah, I don't think I have four. I don't think there's 400 in that tin. Damn, that's a lot. 400.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Of them.
Yeah. How many did they make? Do we know the full number?
I have no idea. No idea.
Oh yeah, I'm curious. Like with just the original run.
How did they ever make wrestling ones? They should make like WWE ones.
That'd be great.
I have like a mix of like the newer guys with the legends.
Mm-hmm. Dude, people still love these things. So
dude, I would love an Andre the Giant fucking muscle figure.
Oh, dude, that would be badass. That would definitely be badass. Hold on, let's see. I can check Big Bad Toy Store, see some of the stuff they got here.
Because when I showed them last week, they did do them before. Remember, I showed those the AWA ones. They had the Road Warriors. They had friggin' Ric Flair and shit.
Okay.
So they should do that again.
Yeah. Why the hell not?
Oh, okay. Tommy said they did WWF and WCW.
Oh, all right. Nice.
Shifty says the original set had 278.
278. Oh wow. Yeah, that's pretty damn good for their first run. I mean, it doesn't take shit to make them. Since it's
and then all they had to do to keep the line going was recolor them.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Just use a different plastic you're molding them in. Yeah, there's no paint, there's no nothing. It's a single mold, so they just pop them in and out of those things so quick. Dude, yeah, that's great. Oh, I seen these over at my local comic shop has these things. Well, I'll pull these up. Yeah, Diamond Select, they've been doing cooler shit lately.
Shifty says they made classic WWE muscle figures. That's awesome. I gotta fucking come across those.
Yeah, man. Start hunting them down. This thing actually looked pretty damn cool. I saw this in store. It looked way better in the comic shop. And yeah, he's got like alternate heads and the base and all that stuff. Like there's something about like a clear figure that just looks so damn cool. Mm-hmm. And yeah, he's got I think the different belt as well.
Is this supposed to be Iceman or?
Yeah, it's Iceman.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Diamond Select. Their
that version. Belt is weird. That's why I was like questioning if it was Iceman. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, there's the proper one. Yeah, so like, I guess I'm assuming it's from another storyline. This stupid belt. So I don't fully know because I stopped reading X-Men books a long time ago. But yeah, they've been doing a pretty nice job. They're a little
Oh,
bit
that's
taller though.
awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I love
that's what I love about them. They put a lot of great like accessories or pieces like that, like diorama pieces. Yeah, he's a little bit over 7 inches tall. So next week though, I have something it's not technically Iceman, but I'm gonna be reviewing it. It's pretty cool though too.
Oh, I think you showed. I think you showed me those figures before that you're talking about. I forget
Maybe I'm
I
sure.
forget what it was called.
Yeah, it's more like it was like an artist
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. So I will be showing that. Yeah, it was gonna be this week, but again, I went. I went Star Wars theme. So I'm gonna break Pete's balls next time we talk. And yeah, because he had something cool he wanted to show. Pretty big Darth Vader, and he left us hanging. Let's see what else do we have here.
Tommy says with all the color variants, they had over 2,000 muscle figures.
Wow, that's a good chunk of figures.
I bet you there is someone out there that has every single figure in every single color. I bet you there's someone out there who does.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure someone has every single figure in package as well. Wouldn't be surprised. Oh, we had some Evil Dead stuff too. Someone, a company made the statue of the actual movie poster. See this one.
The Hellboy? Oh,
No, Army of Darkness.
Sorry, I had the screen. I had the small screen. Okay. Oh, that's fucking dope.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
It's a statue?
Yeah. Expensive as shit, but we're just showing.
Of course it is.
Yeah. All these statues always are.
Oh,
yeah, they did a pretty nice job
too. Oh man.
Yeah, good detailing on this shit too. The clothes on them, the paint job's pretty good on their skin. Nice. I love it. They put the little guys there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit like this is just, it's fun.
What company did this?
I can't see the name. When I back out of it, we'll be able to see it.
Jesus, you can see her cheeks through her fucking skirt.
Yeah, there you go. They made sure to get photos of that, didn't they? He's by himself if you want him like that. Wait, how would you not display her?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool. That movie poster was so badass.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, this thing's pretty detailed. These guys came out great. Pretty good. Let me close that one.
Do not try to titty fuck the girl statue.
Yeah. That'll not go well. PCS Collectibles. I've never even heard of them. So I guess it's a
wait, holy fuck. What is that price? Good God.
Yeah. That's a lot of scratch. That's the deluxe edition. The regular edition, I guess that does not have her, is $774.
Damn,
that's crazy.
Dude.
This still looks so damn good. The life-size replica chainsaw.
Yeah, and it makes it makes noises, right? Like it has. I thought.
Yeah, it takes 3 AA batteries. Features chainsaw sound effects. 28 inches long, 1-to-1. So there you go. There's a proper scale. Badass. Syndicate Collectibles. Good shit.
Fucking soulless ass. That ass makes up for the extra few $100.
Yeah.
And you said I need the spray bottle. He said down slash Vinny's gonna get the spray bottle.
Oh man. Someone's got the they did a magnet of the book. Dude, $30 for a magnet? These people are crazy.
For a magnet.
Yeah. It's not even that detailed. For like the size of it, what they're asking for this. It's so stupid.
What?
It's 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches, and they're charging $30
$30
for a magnet.
I'm good.
No, that's okay. I'll just get one of the NECA toys, get a little magnet from a store, cut out the back, and bam, there you go. If I wanted a magnet of the Necronomicon. Yeah, I don't know. Some of these companies are crazy. They just think because they have a license that they can bend over fans.
You know what's also amazing about that statue? Well, especially her on that statue. There is no back to that poster, so they just it's like they use their imagination.
Oh yeah.
To make her to do her likeness from behind.
That's what they call having an artistic license. I have those mini Earth magnets. Oh yeah, those super powerful ones, dude. Chris was like, he had a problem at the post office because I forgot what things he had there, but he had those super magnets with some of his merch, and they had a problem because the magnets were so strong. He had to put them into something else. Yeah, those Earth ones are crazy. Yeah, it's nuts. But yeah, man. DJ Ronnie, what's up, dude? Unintelligent Design, Alien. How you doing? Oh, he said he can't hear right now. Okay. Well, hope everything's all right. But yeah, trying to see some other stuff they had here. They have more of the Masterverse. They did Cyclonus. This looks pretty cool. Yeah, New Eternia. Yeah, I didn't know they were still making these. I thought that they ended the line. So,
yeah, I'll get something ready to bring up when you're done.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty neat. I like the New Eternia ones.
Oh yeah, I've seen this one.
Yeah,
that faceplate they gave him. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah,
I've never seen them like that before. Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, I like when they do that stuff, when they come up with other things. Oh, they did the Beastman from that movie.
Yeah, like didn't they make a Ram Man with a faceplate? Didn't they give it like an alternate head that he has a face?
Oh yeah. I reviewed him. Yeah, he came with I think 3 different heads, which is pretty cool. I have the other version of him. I never got this one. I was tempted at one point because I like the more classic design. And yeah, you could actually from what is it? He's got that clamp alternate arm. You could switch out his jaw. So he has the purple one, and then you could take this part, and you could replace it. So I thought that was really cool. Yeah, there it is with the other one on. So that was pretty sweet.
Yeah, these I'm digging these newer He-Man figures. They're pretty awesome.
Yeah, and again, I like the scale too. You know, the 6-inch thing and all that. Oh, let me pull up what you got. Oh,
yeah,
sweet.
These are new. Bebop and Rocksteady. They look pretty fucking awesome.
What company did this? Joy Toy?
Yeah.
I never even heard of them.
This is the thing that I really like.
Oh wow!
Rocksteady has a boom box that's also a rocket launcher.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, that is really killer.
There was another picture I saw of Bebop where they showed all the accessories.
Okay.
Hang on, let me try to bring that one up.
Is this a Japanese company all around?
Joy Toy? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with them. Let me see. Look it up.
All right, here's the Bebop.
Joy Toy.
Here's the 4 pictures.
Oh wow! Oh yeah, they're 50 a pop. Dude, they look really good though. Yeah, dude, that is nice.
I get to the picture where it shows all the accessories. Yeah, you see, it's a boombox.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, do they have like a connecting base?
I guess so, right?
It looks like it might be. Hold on, I got up. I have the other ones
Oh
too.
wait, I don't have. I can't find the Rocksteady one.
Yeah, I got the Rocksteady up. They have them. They're on pre-order right now at Big Bad Toy Store. So, and it looks like the mouth hinge is open too. Dude, these things are awesome.
Oh, his mouth opens. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it does. Dude, that is cool. Dude, the paint job too on the gun. Dude, I like it. They did like the silver dry brush on that.
See, yeah, I didn't come across this picture.
Dude.
Oh, so what is the guitar? Like, is the guitar a weapon?
It was on his back on one of the other shots. Oh yeah, I think it is because it looks like there's like a bullet belt. Yeah, just like that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think they might connect, right?
Oh yeah. It's gotta
Dude, that's
be.
cool.
It's gotta be. But yeah, I never heard of this company either.
Yeah, dude, that's some beautiful stuff they've been doing. That's really cool. So 8 hands, nice. 4 different options. Good shit, man. Yeah, that's really cool. Let me see what else they got. Joy Toy. Turtles. Warhammer. Got some kind of Roman figure too. What the hell is this one? It's a female one. Don't really like it. Don't look at. Go back. Any other licenses they have? Frontline Chaos.
How many different companies are making fucking Turtles figures these days?
Oh, a ton, man. A ton. Dude, they give like the license out like for like nothing. Yeah, this company. No, this is a different company. Level 9. I was into the Joy Toy thing, so I don't.
What the hell is that?
Japanese character, I guess. I don't know, but I like the soft goods that they're putting on some of these figures. But yeah, I don't know what the hell this is or what the hell it's from. Oh, that's bad.
Oh, their nipples are hard.
Yeah, that's a trash figure. I thought it was gonna be something better, but it's not. No, it's Joy Toy as well. It's the same company. All right, so they got a couple of different lines. Like I said, they're weird. There's a weird selection of stuff. There's a lot of Warhammer, which I'm not all that familiar with. And there's a lot of like those kind of Japanese female characters. So I'm assuming that this is primarily a Japanese company. Oh, here's one of the Warhammer things they got. 1/18 scale figure. Oh, $140. These people are nuts. Oh, let me share screen. But this thing's super detailed. But again, I'm not all that familiar with Warhammer.
Me neither.
I was going to. I almost did work with these guys.
That's an awesome figure, though.
Yeah, that's pretty cool looking. So their quality is there. That's for shit, sure. Damn, that's nice. Holy crap.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. Dude, his axe is badass.
This whole figure. I like this shit.
Oh, it's really nice.
What'd you say it was?
140.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. It's cool to look at from a distance.
I'll look at it in behind the fucking store window.
Exactly. Decepticon, how you doing, man? Oh, shit. I remember someone telling me for every popular character, there's almost likely a dozen companies ready to make merch of it. Yeah, there's so many bootleg things too. It's nuts. Certain properties they're afraid to go near. And I believe Warhammer's one of them too. Like they'll throw your ass in jail.
Well, that one the worst, right? I never heard of. Well, I don't even know what it is. If it's an original thing just for the toys, but those toys look fucking awesome.
Yeah. But, pretty neat. So, I think that's pretty much all I got tonight. Unless you got anything else.
Well, nothing that I personally own. I can see if there's any cool pics on Twitter of new shit.
Yeah, there's some kind of Batman shit over on Big Bad Toy Store. I don't know what the hell this crap is. Battle of the Batman. Yeah, that Bane figure. A friend of mine, he.
Yeah. There we go. Thank you for reminding me. That Bane figure. Holy shit! I completely forgot.
The 2-pack.
Well, let me see if I could find a picture of it because it was just the Bane figure. Who's he in a 2-pack with?
With Batman, it's the Nightfall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got it right here.
That's the Bane figure.
Yeah.
That thing is fucking awesome.
I was a friend of mine was like, "Oh, we got this in the back. We're about to put them out." And I'm
Look
like,
at that. He's in full roided out Venom mode. Awesome.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, he looked even better in hand. But I was not going to be coughing up the dough for it.
It's a 2-pack.
Yep. Yeah. So
look at the fucking size of him compared to Batman. That's fucking sick.
Yeah, he's a monster. And yeah, they have like the alternate hands and shit. Like it had decent accessories there for, because Todd doesn't normally like to put accessories. You might have one in there, but yeah, at least 3 changes of hands for Batman. Change of hands for Bane.
Oh, look, his suit's ripped up. I just noticed it.
Yeah, like I said, man, it looked really good in person, but yeah, these are expensive. That's the only reason I didn't snatch it up. Really good. Yeah, $70.
Yeah. As much as I love that, as much as I love Batman, that Bane figure blows him out of the water, though.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Well, I have the better version of this Batman anyway. I have him with the black and gray, and there's no rips in the costume. You saw I reviewed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but there's something about the blue on Batman that I miss, because it's what I was used to. It's what I was used to. I was used to seeing Jim Aparo's Batman.
Yep. And what the hell's his name? The other dude.
Norm Brayfogle.
No, yeah, Norm Brayfogle.
Norm Brayfogle is another awesome. Yeah, fucking. Yeah. They're 2 completely different styles, but they're tied for my favorite version of Batman.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they did some good stuff. Brayfogle had a lot of awesome covers.
Hell yeah.
Dude, yeah, man. Yeah, but the shit he did inside the books it was really fun. You remember his character, Prime?
Oh, that was him?
Yeah, that was the kid that turned.
Yeah, I think I was out of comics by the time Prime came around, but I used to like see it occasionally because I think they even made figures. I didn't know that was Norm Brayfogle.
Yeah, there was even like a short-lived video game that came out.
Yeah.
As well. Yeah, I remember played a little bit. Like we rented it from Blockbuster. I think it was like PS1 though. But yeah, it was that long ago. But yeah, Brayfogle did some really good stuff. Yeah, pretty neat.
And he only did. I only recall him doing Batman or Detective Comics. I don't recall him doing anything else for DC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, Decepticon, the other creator. You thinking Rob Liefeld? I think that's who you're talking about. Yeah, man. Yeah, a lot of them are shitty, man. Dude, Liefeld charges people an arm and a leg if you have that first appearance of Deadpool just to get it signed. Like these guys are assholes.
That's bullshit, man.
I've heard so many horror stories of Rob Liefeld. He was best friends with Todd at one point, and then he liked the nose candy too much. So
really?
Yeah, that's why Todd he didn't really want anything to do with him anymore. Yep. Yeah.
All that success went to his nose, huh?
Yep. Yeah, a lot of them, they got mental problems. The majority of these creators. Yeah, I'd rather get it signed by Joe Kelly, to be honest. He's the one that made him like break the the fourth wall and all that. I sometimes wonder if McFarlane saw the amount of money the customizers are making on fabric goods and wanted in on that. Well, I'd say you'd have a mixed bag, because a lot of people complained about his capes, and I know when I worked for him, he was never satisfied with how the capes turned out on like the Spawn figures. He'd be a stickler. He wanted certain looks or certain designs. And it was crazy how a lot of the sculptors, what they had to do to make those. But it's easier with soft goods, and you just put a wire in them. I like that he's been doing that with more recent like Batman figures and stuff. Because I did the review on the Batgirl, and the wired cape on that is fantastic. There's another Batman figure I've been meaning to do a review on that also has a wired cape, and it looks amazing. So. It's good to see at least. But I don't know. I've been when I do review a McFarlane figure, I always say we need pinless joints. I keep pushing for it, because he's got these ugly robot joints on his figures that it breaks up the sculpt. It doesn't look natural. So you got to take a page out of like the figures that sell out all the time, which are basically the Marvel Legends. And how are they doing it? They're doing the molds differently, so they don't have to put a pin through the damn legs and the elbows. And when you do it the other way, you have a more sturdy joint and it looks cleaner. So wouldn't you want to do that? It's only makes sense in my opinion. But who am I other than formerly designer? So J. Scott Campbell's first comic was Inside Image 6. He did the cover. All right, cool. Yeah, J. Scott Campbell, he's I always liked his stuff. His Danger Girl stuff was really cool. It was fun. But and ball joints. Yeah, put more ball joints in these damn things. Do it the right way. He's got weird, ugly like robot joints that he has like in the ankles and in the wrists. He's been getting better with them, but he still needs to improve upon those. That's for sure. But I don't know. I know there's a few figure reviewers that Todd he actually does interviews with and stuff, and they've been saying it too. They've been trying to. Could you send me some examples? And it's like you need it. All right, no problem. And the guy was like, he listed off a bunch of stuff. Yeah, we'll look into it. Okay.
Wait, he'll actually sit down and take criticism from someone?
Yeah. Well, it was on the way out on a stream, but he'll hear people, but he won't make any drastic changes unless he really has to, and if it's affordable. If it's not affordable, if it goes up a couple of pennies, then he'll steer away from it, which sucks. But that's how he has been. I'll say one thing though: he's consistently keeping like those. The DC figures, like in Target and stuff, he's been consistently keeping it as low as possible. When everyone else is jacking up prices an extra $3-4, he's keeping it around 20 to 22.
26 in my local store, bro.
In your Target?
No, not Target. The comic book store.
Oh, the comic
in my neighborhood.
They're always gonna price gouge a bit because they
that's
pay.
That's where I got that Soul Crusher figure from.
Yeah. Well, that's why they pay a little bit extra in order to get it in their shop, so they have to put specific orders in. So if they have to order like an extra like case and a half or something, because it's weird. They are not friendly. His customer service and the people that what's the word I'm looking for? Like the middlemen, like the broker people that work for him or in his company, where you need to have like a special contract with them. So that means you have to order X amount of figures in order to have a proper agreement with them to carry the figures in your shops. Because I saw someone do a full review on it, and the guy was flipping out. He's like, I don't think I'm going to be carrying any more McFarlane figures because the PR people they're screwing up things. And he goes, I had a contract with them, and they go, oh no, you don't have an account or anything. He's like, I do have an account, and he gave him, well, we can't find it. You're gonna have to make a new one. I was like, what? He's like, I want those certain figures, and you have a timeline for it to order them, and I'm gonna miss out on it, which means my customers are not gonna be happy, and they're ghosting them. So when you have people like that working in your company, yeah, you're that's not good. That is not good.
I gotta say, going in there the other day, but they did have some pretty awesome DC figures up there. I saw a Brainiac up there that if it wasn't $26, I'd get it.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. If do you have a Target near you?
Uh, not in my local area. No,
Damn.
I'll probably have to take like a 10 or 15-minute car ride out.
Well, yeah. If you're able to find one, yeah, they usually have. Yeah, they're around $20. I think 22 at the most. But yeah, there's some pretty good ones if you can get your hands on them.
Yeah,
I don't know how.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You know, I was gonna say I don't know how it is in New York, but I know like the shops that I go to, it's a little bit harder to find them unless they're just putting them out. So, you know, you're kind of you're gambling with that stuff too.
There's a deceased Deathstroke out there that I want, but I don't want to pay that money for it. You know, I'm waiting for the day I walk in there and it's marked down to 18.
Yeah. No, I hear you, man. You ever haggle with the guy with some stuff?
I see. I don't want to be that guy.
Okay.
You know? Like,
well,
I know it works for some people. I know it actually does, but I've personally never been that guy.
Yeah. No, I hear you. It is sometimes like they'll look out for the customers that buy a lot of things or they come in.
Yeah, I know. Like the other store I go to, the throwback store. That dude, like, he straight up gave me a figure one day. I was like, cool.
Nice.
You remember that fucked up looking Iceman figure?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He gave me that for free.
Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. All right. Well, yeah, I think that's about it for tonight. Unless you got anything else you want to show.
All good, bro.
You're good. All right. Well, everybody, thank you so much for popping up tonight. And yeah, and remember, go break Etep's balls that he wasn't here tonight, because I will. No, I hope everything's okay though. Usually, if he misses something, it's because something else is going on that he can't get away from. So, but yeah, Curtis, thank you for being on. Tommy,
Yeah,
thank you for being in the chat and for putting up something that we showcased earlier. Scrambles, the Death Dealer.
Scrambles?
Thank you so much for being here. Soul Assassin, Shifty Gizm, Curtis.
Happy Dinosaur was here.
Yeah, that's right. Happy Dinosaur. Let's keep going up there. DJ Ronnie G, Liam. Let me see who else do we have in here tonight. Soul Assassin's always awesome too, man. Yeah, like I said, we got a lot of good people, and anyone who's got channels and stuff, and you want to promote anything, go ahead, drop links and whatnot. Good stuff. Good stuff's awesome too. He does a lot of things for people, and go check out his YouTube channel and stuff too. Time Profit. We had Tolbat was in here earlier as well. He was breaking my balls a little bit. Good dude though. Yeah. We should be doing the Friday stream as well. Poe was in here tonight.
Frankie comes in at the end.
Frankie, yeah, he was also in here. Let me see. Yeah, you guys are pretty active tonight. Yeah, again, I'm sorry. I miss messages and shit. Like I said, it's a lot on the plate lately. So, I forgot we had George in tonight as well. Hello, George.
Well, you were reviewing Star Wars figures.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. It's always good seeing him. They was happy. Adega. Yeah, absolutely, man. Doc's always awesome. Go give him some love. Doc's always doing great stuff. We had Bone in here tonight. Papa Cotton was in earlier.
Wait, Bone was here? I didn't see Bone's name pop up.
Yeah, Bone was here. I just saw him.
Oh,
there he is. Bam.
Oh, okay.
Yep. He was saying
That's
hi
good,
to Doc. Yeah, tomorrow, we should be doing the Friday Underground stream, unless if I'm having a rough day, maybe not. But we should be doing it. Yeah, we'll poke fun of Kamala and all that crap too. We'll try to hit some comic book stuff. I want to read that Wolverine, maybe review it.
New one?
Yeah, the Hickman Capullo one. Yeah, I've been itching to read that one. I haven't had time today to do it yet, but I hope it's good. I do know he's also working on the Creech as well.
The Creech?
Yeah.
I used to have that fucking figure, and I don't know what happened to it. I lost it in the move.
Which one?
I
Did you
had
have the original one?
it. I don't know if it was the original one, but it came in a box, in like a long box, like the
The
place
really
that they
good one.
used to have.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was the
he had
second
that
one.
little. Yeah, he had that little concrete corner stand.
Yeah, I never
This
got
thing
that one.
was
I was
so
never able to
fucking.
find it.
You could beat someone to death with that figure,
Yeah.
and it was
I all right.
awesome. And I
I
don't know
found
what happened to it.
he had his mouth open, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it was this one. This one was killer. Yeah.
Yep.
I was never able to get my hands on that one. Yeah,
But
I had
he had
the
a stand. He had a stand.
yeah. There's part of it there. Hold on. Yeah, this was the original one. This is the one I had. This is the one that you had.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. I think his arms were different. I don't think that's it. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same one. Yeah, dude, freaking thing is beautiful.
I can't believe I lost this thing. Like this
Ah,
fucking thing. Like it's a giant friggin'
son
figure.
of
How
a-
the hell did I lose it?
Yeah, right. Man.
I could only imagine what it's going for now.
Oh yeah.
I'll probably have to cut both my fucking thumbs off in order to fucking pay for it.
Probably.
Yeah, there he is. Son of a bitch! I can't believe I lost him. Anyway, I'll stop. I'll stop friggin' whining about it.
No, it's all good, man, dude.
Things get lost, but then you get new things.
Yep. Yeah, it's for sure though. But I don't know. Maybe Todd will do another new one or something because he's got his. It was like the last series that he's doing.
I never even picked up a comic of the Creech. I just saw this figure, and I was like, there was a lot of McFarlane figures, like the Spawn characters, that I didn't know, and
Yep.
they just looked so fucking awesome. I was like, I want this figure, and this was one of them.
Yeah, it's cool though, especially if you liked Capullo shit back in the day. He was working on this one and Spawn at the same time, and did not miss a beat. This guy, he was on time with these books. Yeah, it was really cool. So basically, he is a hybrid of human DNA and alien DNA, and
this was later Image, right?
what was that?
This was later Image Comics.
What do you mean later? He was 1997. The first.
Okay, yeah. So I was out of comics by that point.
Okay. But yeah, you should be able to find these things aren't that difficult to find. At least I don't remember them being that difficult to find. This is the cover of number 1. So yeah, it's I love Capullo shit. So especially around this era, like the amount of detail he was putting into his artwork and shit, it was really cool.
Capullo, who was the one who took over X-Men in the 90s, right?
X-Force.
X-Force. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I did X-Force. He was doing Quasar. He's the one that saved Quasar. Like when they put him on the book, like sales took off.
That's the character I hadn't friggin' heard his name in decades.
Yeah, I know. It's such a bizarre one, but yeah, no, this is his only creator-owned project that he had out there, and he did 2 miniseries, and the third one's coming out soon. But yeah, it's pretty badass. So there you go. He had I think one little a little appearance in one of the Spawn books. It wasn't even him though. It was like he ran by or something, and it just had like the Creech. They did the fonts. Like he ran past a car or something that had Sam and Twitch in it. They're like, what the hell was that? That's how he did his little advertisement. Isn't that kind of Todd? That's how you do your advertisement for your, the guy who saved your comic book company. All right, but yeah, these are the first 3 issues in the miniseries of the original. And then he had the other one. I think the other one was maybe 4 issues. Can't remember. I have them somewhere. But yeah, when I met him, I got my copy signed from him when he was my convention neighbor, and we were hanging out that weekend. I still have a print that he gave me. When he does, well, at least when he used to do conventions, kind of earlier on, he wouldn't do any drawings for people at the shows. But he would do like a runoff of maybe like 100 to 200 of like he had a special one, like it was a Wizard World show. So he had Spawn with the Wizard World logo. It was just a pencil drawing, and he printed off like about 100 to 200 of them, first come, first serve kind of thing. So he gave me one, and he wrote something special on it where like he put his arm over the piece, and his wife is hitting him like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "No, I'm writing something special for Vinnie." And he's like, "What the hell are you doing?" She read it and she started hitting him more and laughing. And then he handed it over to me, and it goes, "Vinnie, you draw the best tits in comics. I jerk off to your artwork." That's what he has on that piece. And I lost it in my move. I have it somewhere. As soon as I find it, I'm gonna I'll pull it out. But yeah, it was hilarious. So that was pretty damn cool. That's why I like people more kind of down to earth, and at least at the time he definitely was. Yeah, and he's doing some pretty cool stuff still. So. Good on him. Oh yeah, this is I think one of the a teaser from the new book off of his Instagram. So he's doing digital inks as well. He's writing it, drawing it, and doing digital inks with it. Yeah, but yeah, we don't have to go down the Capullo rabbit hole right now. But anyway, thank you everybody for being here tonight. You guys and girls rock. Tune in tomorrow. Yeah, we'll probably talk a little bit of comics over on YouTube, and then the other half of the show will probably be on Rumble, poking fun at the crazy people and probably the mess of what the DNC is. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, girls, thank you so much, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Let me go to brand here. Oh, I'll switch, and we'll go out on a funnier one or something. I always like this. This was always funny, but Trina's not here. We'll play it anyway.
This must be where they sacrifice virgins.
Slasher, anything you want to tell the folks before we get going?
Yeah. Saturday, watching a movie called Kill Cruise. I've never seen it before, and I don't know. I came across a picture of it on Twitter a couple months back. I was like, sounds cheesy enough. So yeah, watching and having a discussion about that.
Awesome, dude. Yeah. So tune in, guys. That'll be Saturday, and yeah. Obviously, you guys, you know my work. Go get it, please. Support it if you could. I'd be really appreciative towards you guys. Yeah. I'm happy we did pick up at least a sale yesterday. We're at like $21.75, but that Kickstarter's odd. If you're not super famous and it's not just pure titty books, I have plenty of cheesecake, but if it just ain't like, you know, the nipples all over the place, I guess they don't do as well. I don't know, live and learn, I guess. But I am working on City of Venus too, and when that's ready, I'll probably be back on Indiegogo with that, just because I think it's a lot smoother. I'm more familiar with that platform, and since it's a comic book, it should be doing better than art books. So hopefully, you know, we'll hopefully the market's going to be okay at that point. But I don't know. We're heading into some crazy times, my friends. But be safe, stay safe, and yeah, we'll catch you tomorrow. Let's see what we could go out on. Yeah, where's the Lizzie Nielsen one? That's always a good one to go out on.
Yeah, I was about to say, do Frank Drebin.
Yeah, I'm trying to find where the hell that one went. Oh, there it is. All right, folks. Catch you tomorrow.
All right, move on. Nothing to see here. Please, Pittsburgh. Nothing to see here. Please.